Hi, Margaret.
Hello.
Thanks for letting me come to visit you. My name is Michael. I'm the physiotherapist. I've been asked by your doctor to see you. Do you have any? Were you waiting for me or expecting me? Do you know why I'm here?
No, I don't know why I'm seeing you.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
Well, I've been asked to see you to talk to you about adding exercise as part of helping you recover from your stroke and get back to your previous functioning.
But I never exercise. Is it going to make me work very hard? Would I get another stroke?
Okay. So you're telling me that you're not really an exercise person from the past.
No, I cannot swim. I don't ride a bike, and I don't have any gym clothes or shoes.
So this is all new to you.
Yes, I never
Okay.
do
And
anything.
so do you have some questions for me? Can I answer some questions about the role that exercise might play in your health?
What is it going to help me uh, to regain my mobility?
Exactly, yes. So one of the things that would be really helpful to improve your function would be to get you able to move around, get up, walk around. And so we often recommend that people use a treadmill as a way of beginning to get themselves back into walking and build their strength and endurance.
You know, I have spasticity,
Yes.
and all my right side
Yes.
is not functioning.
Yes.
So I cannot even balance
Yes.
by standing up walking.
Yes. So you're concerned that how can you walk if you can't
I
balance?
Yes, and also how safe will it be when I have to exercise?
And when you mean by safety, what are you worried about there? Falling. So balance and falling would be the concerns that you would have about using something like that. Anything else?
Energy too. I don't have much energy to last a long time in one activity.
Okay. So are you worried that you wouldn't be able to do it, or are you worried that it would take away your energy from other things?
Both.
Both of those things?
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds like you've got some concerns about exercise and about the treadmill.
Yes, because I've never been on a treadmill.
Right. So would it be helpful if I maybe talk to you about those concerns? And if we could address those concerns, if we could overcome those concerns, then would talking about using a treadmill be something that you'd be willing to do?
I will try. Okay. I will try to see.
In terms of, so could I talk about the balance issue and the fall issue?
Yes, please.
What we would do is ask to put you in a harness so that you couldn't fall, so that if you lost your balance or if you tripped, the harness would keep you from falling. So we could keep you safe, and then you could begin to exercise, and then that would help us determine how much strength you get back from exercising.
And the treadmill can stop too in the middle of it.
That's right.
And not too fast.
That's right. So you're concerned about the speed of the treadmill and how it could stop. Yeah. Would it, if we were able to figure it out so that you determined how fast it was, and that there would be we can have a cord that connects to a button, and if you pull the cord, the treadmill would stop. So you could not only determine the speed, but you could also determine and stop the treadmill if that was something that you wanted to do.
That will help.
That would help.
I will feel safe.
Yes, that's right. And just so we would be, ultimately that's what we're concerned about. Is for us it's important to help you to see whether physical activity, and starting with the treadmill, would be something that you could build into your lifestyle, so that over time you could keep your level of functioning high using activity. So keeping you safe would be the most important thing to help you develop confidence in the exercise.
And when I go on the treadmill, is it going to raise my heart rate? Is it dangerous for my stroke?
That's a great question. So both in terms of energy and stroke, what we would be doing is looking at actually starting small and increasing your heart rate within a safe range. So we'd be able to monitor your heart rate. And what's interesting about exercise is that it gives energy. And so as people can build slowly, but they have to start at, when a person is ready to change, we go into what we call goal setting, making what we call an action plan. So the first step would be a step that you would consider that you could actually do that would be safe. And then we would support you to go from that first step perhaps to the next step, then to the next step.
Yes, but I would feel my right side and left side not balanced. Would the treadmill know how to adjust to my balance?
If it's slow enough, the balance will adjust to the treadmill. So you're worried about having to somehow keep up and not being able to keep up? Yeah, that would be so when if you were ready and we got started on this plan, that would be the what you would tell us. So if you didn't feel that you had that safety, we would back off till you had that safety.
That I guess the harness will do the job?
The harness will keep you safe so that we know that no wrong would come. So if, let's say, we start out and it got a little fast for you and you did lose your balance, you'd be safe. But ultimately, because it's not just using the treadmill here that is part of being physically active, it would be also helping you to figure out how you could safely keep physical activity at your own home as you go forward, so that physical activity becomes part of your long-term plan of keeping you both as functional as you can be, but also as a prevention for other strokes. And we know that people who are physically active, their hearts function better, their circulation functions better, and that actually makes it less likely to have another stroke.
It's almost like learning how to walk again.
That's a
probably.
really, you know what, that's a really great way of saying it. It's kind of like learning to walk again. And for you, it would be learning something that you've never been familiar with in the past.
Yes.
And so is that something that you would be willing to consider?
I will try,
yes.
But I can promise I'm going to continue. I will see how it affects my energy level and my balance and how safe I feel.
Yeah.
And could I keep up with the speed and all that?
So I really like the way you said that, because each one of those things that you've said are that's what will determine if this will be helpful, and that's what will determine whether you'll continue to do that. So I would like you to know that my role as the physio is to support you in you answering those questions. And what I would like to be able to do is help you find ways so that you feel safe, you feel that this is benefiting you, and that you become committed to following through on this over time. So I think it really is about me not telling you what to do, but me helping to work with those very issues that are important for you. Because we believe that if you have answers to those questions, that's what will help you to incorporate physical activity over the long term.
So you don't mind me giving comments and criticism on what I do?
My job is to support you, so I need to listen to those comments. So not only do I not mind them, my view is that your feedback to me is really much more important, because that's what will determine safety, and that's what will determine benefit. So I don't make those judgments. Those are really your judgments to make. So in fact, I would actually be looking for that feedback from you.
Okay, I am willing to try and see what happens. Does it help me? And then I would decide if I'm going to continue or not.
Perfect.
Could I change my mind?
100%. This is your life, and you're in charge, and our job is to support you. So the way we view managing lifestyle after a stroke, we actually call it self-management. That is, the individual who suffered the stroke, it's really their job to manage their life afterwards. People like me, our job is to support you in managing those. And so what I'm hoping we can do together is talk about and experience how physical activity can be helpful to you. But ultimately, you're the one that will determine that.
I will be willing to try.
Thank you. Thanks. So let's give it a try and we'll see where it goes.
That's good.
Thanks.